So let's say you are listening to a piece of music and you instantly develop a thorough romance with it. You wonder how you would play it on the guitar. You immediately go online and download a chord chart for the song you heard. This is not uncommon. It happens to my students and myself all the time. For those who don't know what a chord chart is, just think of it as a collection of chord diagrams. As for chord diagrams, these will be explained in the remainder of this video. When you open your chord chart, you will be confronted with at least one of these. This is a chord diagram. These might seem confusing at first, so let's demystify them now. When you face your guitar, with the sound hole facing you, you will notice little metal strips dividing the fingerboard into divisions. These divisions are called frets. The strings from left to right are the low E string, the A string, the D string, the G string, the B string, and the high E string. This is exactly what a chord diagram is, a diagram of frets and strings. The purpose of a chord diagram is to tell you where to put which finger to play a chord. So you will need to know the numbers of the fingers on the left hand. At least that is the case for right-handed guitarists that play chords with the left hand. Left-handed guitarists play chords with the right hand, but the same naming convention applies. The index finger is number 1, the middle finger is number 2, the ring finger number 3, and the little finger number 4. So let's go ahead and learn our first chord. How do we know where to put which finger? Remember that in a chord diagram, the horizontal lines are the frets and the vertical lines are the strings. Finger locations are indicated by dots. This dot indicates that you should press down in the 2nd fret on the G string. And this indicates that you should use finger number 1 to do so. It is important to know that the location of these numbers are not always the same. Sometimes they are not even included, in which case you should use your discretion about which finger to use. Okay, we need to involve 2 more fingers for our first chord. Let's do so now. Finger number 3 on the B string in the 3rd fret and finger number 2 on the high E string in the 2nd fret. An X means that a string should not be played, in this case the low open E and the open A strings. A circle outside a diagram means that an open string should be played, in this case the open D. And this is D major. Let's go ahead and learn another chord. First finger in the 2nd fret on the D string, 2nd finger in the 2nd fret on the G string, and 3rd finger in the 2nd fret on the B string. Do not play the low open E, but play the open A, and play the high open E. This is A major. Okay, so the 2 chords you just learned are not without purpose. They are the chords for Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Let's have a look at the chord chart for this song. The chord diagrams appear at the top of the chord chart. The chord symbols appear above a suggested rhythm for the song. In this case, a very simple 1 strum per beat. And finally, the lyrics below the suggested rhythm. You can download this chord chart at the link in the description of this video. There will also be a separate file containing the sheet music for the melody in case you want another guitarist to play it with you. Practicing the transition between D major and A major is vital. Repetition is key, will result in victory, and will make me very happy. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and check out our Facebook page at the link in the description below.